Hello and welcome to the May issue of Far East Adventure Travel Magazine. I'm the publisher John Saboe, coming to you today from Taipei, Taiwan. I'm in the Zhongshan district. It's late morning and things are still getting ready for the day here. Last month I traveled to Laos and I explored all over the country, and one of my highlights was visiting Northern Laos and doing some trekking to see some Ahka villages. It was actually quite challenging getting there. I was traveling during Pi Mai, the Lao New Year, so that didn't help matters. And there is limited transportation possibilities to get to the north. There are a couple of flights from the capital of Vientiane twice a week, and I wasn't in Vientiane, so that made it challenging as far as trying to fly there. And the local boats were not traveling all the time because they were not taking passengers if the boats weren't full, so I couldn't do a bus boat tour up to the north, so I had to take local buses. And it was quite an experience because they're very uncomfortable rides. They're always packed with people, and it really showed me just how difficult it is for the local people to get to town where they live. But once I got to the north and the town of Ponxili, that's where I started my trek, and I really had a great time. I really felt that I got a true, authentic experience of seeing some hill tribe villages that may not exist a few years down the road. There is definitely development going up in the north of Laos, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get up there and see this before things change. China is developing a huge hydroelectric project and dam there, and it will forever change the landscape and the way things run in that part of Laos. We had an amazing trek. We traveled on trails that were blazed by the French during the Vietnam War, so there was some historical significance to this area, as well as the authentic experience of seeing the Ahka people. I recall the first time I saw them, I felt like I was dropped right into a National Geographic documentary, and this is what happens when your reference for these things is television. As you grow up, you almost feel like when you first see these things for real, that they don't seem real. They seem like a film or you're in a documentary. But it was real, and we got a chance to stay with some Ahka people in their village and see how everyday life takes place for these people. And they were in very remote areas of northern Laos. We were approximately 70 kilometers from the Chinese border, actually where the Ahka people first came from. And I have to say that I really liked this experience. I liked the people, and I like the landscape and the country, and I would highly recommend you see it while it still remains this way. So in this month's issue, I will have pictures, video, and my story of my trek through to the Ahka villages of northern Laos. So once again, thanks for downloading the app and checking us out on iTunes, Far East Adventure Travel Magazine.